Big shout out to Mama Bear. All right, so let's get back to the conversation. Let's get back to the conversation. We was talking about we was talking about we was talking about they if it was a basement at this location and where the door of this basement could be located at. Here's a that has baffled me in that there is anything smoke stacked on the roof, full blown blowing steam. Why would that be on when nobody inside, security outside? What the fuck is that? Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. But let's be clear. Let's be clear, okay? Let's be clear. If this house, which again, the schematics that I've seen, the maps that I've seen of this house, nowhere there tells me that it has a basement. But if indeed this house has a basement, okay, where you think that that basement door is located at due to the schematics and the maps of that house. Can anyone elaborate? We got 14 people in the building. We got Amy Conway running the chat room. Big shout out to everyone watching on the background. There's a lot of people with a lot of curiosity. There's a lot of people with a lot of curiosity, and they not wrong with having that curiosity about this case. They not wrong about that, because it's a lot of things that don't make sense about this case. It's a lot of things that don't make no sense in this case at all whatsoever. Do y'all know if the theory of the tunnels was correct? If the theory of the tunnels were correct and it was a tunnel that links the basement of this house towards the network of tunnels, underground tunnels underneath the University of Idaho, you know that if it was any basement in this house and the killer or killers utilize the basement tunnel to get out, do y'all know that that door is at Bethany's room? So you're gonna tell me the killer went inside of Bethany's room to get to the basement and to get out in the tunnels? Make that make sense. Just make that make sense. Make that make sense, and please elaborate on this fuckery. Is nowhere on the schematics of this house mention a basement. The only point of access, if this house had a basement, the only point of access is on Bethany's room, which is that little door that y'all see under the stairs. Do you know that little small door that she has on her room that is right underneath the stairs, that'll be the only entrance to the basement. If this house had a basement, because it's nowhere around that house that he has no type of access to the bottom floor, to a bottom basement. It's nowhere on the schematics of this house, the maps of the building of this house, that it shows no kind of entry door towards no basement. The only thing that he has is like a closet made underneath of the stairs that is right at Bethany's room. If no is no other point of access to no bottom basement floor from that house. So how come the people even will think about tunnels being connected to a basement that it doesn't fucking exist? And if it's a basement, the only door to that basement is on Bethany's room. So now you're going to tell me for y'all to think that the killers or killer used the basement tunnel to get out of there. So now you're telling me that they went inside of Bethany's room, didn't kill her, and they get out of that. So now you're telling me that Bethany has something to do with it. Oh my God. This is how far the content creation and YouTube true crime it gets to. This is how crazy y'all sound. Oh, we found out it's tunnels underneath of the college. What about if they utilize the tunnels underneath of the college to get to to get out the house or to get in the house without being noticed and shit? Get the fuck out of here. Are you fucking serious? Where you went to two true crime classes? How in the heck you learn how to commentate or analyze true crime? Oh yeah, I just found out. I just found because I can't make no sense of this shit. Oh, let me just, yeah, I know it's tunnels underneath. I know it's tunnels underneath. Big shout out to Joel Raymond. I just found out that it's tunnels underneath of the University of Idaho. Let me just say for the fuck of it. Let me just say for the fuck of it, they probably utilized the tunnels from underneath the University of Idaho to get inside of the house and get out. When the fucking entry, if it was any, is at Bethany's room. Just make that make sense for a second. Every time y'all mention the tunnels, just think about that for a second. Big shout out to UL's Raymond. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Just make that make sense for just for a second. Like every time, the closet door in her room, that would be the only point of entry to a basement. Because it's nowhere else in that house. Is nowhere else in that house that it shows any type of entry to no basement. The schematics of the building of that house and the way they built it do not show no basement. So from where the fuck people is gonna get that is basements and is linked to a tunnel and yada yada yada? Because again, y'all can't make no sense of what happened in this crime scene. Joels, so happy I caught up you live. Thank you for the shout out, home. Keep doing amazing work. Thank you. No, I appreciate you though.